Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader of TechTrader.com. It's the 10th of October, Wednesday. These are the charts of the day. Well, the markets tried to base out and consolidate all day, but at the end of the day, the rollover had me thinking consolidation for the next down leg, quite frankly. It just doesn't look like a bottoming pattern. It looks like a consolidation coil or wedge that is going to lead to more downside. So tomorrow, keep a close eye on 35.70 in that range. Get below that, you may get a very sharp sell-off like we had yesterday afternoon that leads us down to the 35, 30, 50 zone, maybe as low as 34, 75, 80. That's a possibility. If you look at the angle on the S&P here, we're coming down pretty hard and fast at a 45-degree angle, but we're at the top of the channel, unfortunately. Unless we break out quickly and get above 36.10 with energy, we could roll over and at least plunge into somewhere in the mid zone here around 35, 25, 30. The NDX also is poised to do the same. And if you see that roll over here, we could come down to 10.675, even 10.6 or lower. Looking at it on the hourly chart, you'll see what I mean. There's a possibility of 10.5, 10.475 at the bottom of the channel or worse if we spike through the bottom. On the S&P, on the hourly chart, very similar patterns underway. It has targets down under 3,500 potentially. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the market's in dire straits right now, and the bearish consideration. Now, there are some stocks doing well. I'm going to show you some charts, long and short. I'm going to start off with a short on AMBA, which is one of my boxes of shorts that I've been watching for a year. Watch this. Head and shoulder top, a big breakdown, followed by snapback to the neckline. He dropped to the trend line, a bear flag. This is where I really got interested. From 155, in the next 6 months, we dropped down to 52, over 100-point loss, and it's still dropping. As a matter of fact, it just broke recently a major support level that could lead to 44 and even 36 on a multi-week basis potentially, depending on the market, of course. On the long side, APDN has been 3 big spikes in the last 2 weeks. Pop, 3-day pullback, pop, 1-day in pullback, inside day, and then today was exploded for another 77 cents at 38%, 36 million traded. I believe we're going to follow through to get up to about 330, 35 range, and if we get through here, possibly 4 3/4 if momentum carries it. Fngr has been phenomenal, and it's gone vertically from 62 cents to today's close at 9.34. We're up $1.43 or 18% today, and it broke out of a wedge. Who knows how far this can go? Bottom line is, though, it's possible we see low to mid-teens on this. Gtii, similar, exploded from about 65 cents and ran vertically to $9 nearly before pulling back and wedging. It popped out today, backed off of resistance, but keep an eye on this one for a move over 580. If you get that, you might see 7.25 and 8.5 or more. On the short side, Horizon came down and bounced a little bit. But you can see the overall bearish coil has me real concerned that if this breaks, that the rollover and the next target is down in the high 40s. Imux on the long side exploded today, as it has for a week now, and followed through beautifully yesterday's big move today, another $1.73 or 18.5%. Took it all the way up to 11.1520 zone, where it closed nearly at the high for the day going away. My target just under 13. ISEE up against double top range, resistance up here. It looks like it wants to go through. And if it does, especially if it takes out 21, 50, 55, 58. Mid-range target is 23, 3.25. Upper channel target is about 26.7. LASE exploded yesterday, came down this morning, partially filled the gap and reversed a bullish occurrence. Resistance and target would be 330. If we get through that, you're looking at a $4 stock, maybe $5. PACB popped today sharply, moved 69 cents at 12%. Volume picked up to 6.4 million. The key is going to be this triple top in this zone, but it is a beautiful base forming. And if it does pop above the 7.15 zone, I'm looking for 9.5. Pegy's been on fire, literally from 75 cents to as high as 7.54, about a tenfold increase in 7 days. Pretty amazing move, and it's extended, but boy, momentum is strong on it. And before it's over, it might very well get to $10 or so. Roblox, one of our swings, popped sharply. It snapped back 269, almost 8%. What I'm looking for now is a takeout of lateral price resistance at 39.80 and a declining top sign in the same area. You do that, I'm looking at 46.47. SCPH, a nice follow through today. Yesterday's big snapback, it saw it go from 4 to 6. Pulled it back to 5 today before bouncing back up to over 6, finishing 578. Up a small fraction today, 3%, but net a gain on a day where the stock came down and reversed. My next target is up around 6.5, 3/4. Uber, nice reversal today with volume. This is a swing that broke through our swing trade support, but might be something we want to reestablish. Wait to see if it takes out the 26 3/4 range, and then your target for me is 30 and 32. And finally, Wolf on the short side, I just got to show this to you folks, because if the breakaway gap is formed a head and shoulder top, it's been down for 6 days in a row and it's right on support. If it cracks here, it may come down hard and heavy into the 93, 94 zone. And even if it bounces or flags, the next target down would have to be close to 81. And that's it for the charts of the day at detectrator.com for Wednesday, October the 12th. Good night, everybody.